Hey, everybody, welcome to 605, week number 6. So, if it is April 5th or 6th and you're watching this, two things are happening. You are a super overachiever, and it's Easter break. So I'll see you in a week. So, go ahead. All right, welcome back. Hopefully, you had a happy Easter. Hopefully, you are continuing to stay safe and sheltering in place. um, and diving into the new, familiar, and strange world that is remote learning. Been thinking of all of you. Hopefully, you are still hanging in there. It seems like this week would be a week to have the Zoom background. Do we have any fans of The Good Place? It's super funny if you know The Good Place. If not, you're just like, what is he doing? But I'm actually just recording this in Zoom to get the virtual background, mostly because my office is now my bedroom, and I'm usually on the corner of my bedroom, but thought that, well, didn't even actually think, just I'm tired of sitting on the floor. So I didn't want you to see the messy bedroom and all the laundry piled up behind me. Um, Plus, just a Zoom recording, even if it's just me, feels surprisingly fitting for this time in our lives. Week 6, starting on April 13th, is pretty straightforward, actually. You're watching this video. Um, we don't have actually any new readings, right? So we have all of week 6, all of week 7, and then week 8 is a shorter one. So we're on the home stretch. This week you have your reflective journal, just like you've had every other week. So can you continue to do that? Please remember 2 comments to classmates, 2 comments to classmates. I said 2 comments to classmates. That sounds weird. 2 comments to classmates. And then the end of the week, by Sunday, you have your third assignment. That's chapter 4. That is the appendices. It's super straightforward. You've been working on this. Be sure and look at both the rubric and the Google Doc explaining this assignment. Um, Chapter 4, those are your findings, your reflection, discussion. You're going to connect the lit review, add citations. It's your qualitative findings, connecting your reflective journal that you've been working on this whole time, and then conclusions from your research based on your findings, based on literature, and then just kind of addressing your research questions again, right? If you were to continue this into like a full-on action research project, you're going to end it with saying, here's what I think the next step in this research would be, the type of thing that you would need ERB approval for typically, right? So if somebody goes on to do this for a big project as part of a doctoral program, perhaps, where would they pick up? And then you also have your appendices. This is where you include all of the added things. I'm not going to go through all the things, but your journal is going to get added in here. Any tables, any raw data from back when you had students face to face. If you had any of that, any of the data that you used to triangulate um, for your research is what goes on there. So it's probably easiest just to go through and make sure that that rubric that's on the Google Doc, also on Blackboard, that you're addressing all those items as you polish up your chapter 4 and your appendices. That's due at the end of week 6. This is week 6. Hopefully you had, at the very least, a change of pace for your Easter break, because we're not taking big trips these days. Um, if you're looking for something that's like remotely traveling that does not involve like typing in like Hawaii helicopter tour and then watching the YouTube video, I just watched an interview from a little bit ago from the Spring Q conference. They've been doing a really good job of posting a lot of the presentations and the featured speakers for free onto Facebook. So if you've not been watching any of that, I definitely encourage you to hop onto Q's Facebook page. Just type and you're there, and and it's good stuff. Claudio Zavala Jr., who used to be in California, he's now in Texas. talks a lot about creativity and what that looks like. And then I actually had the opportunity to interview him as part of Q Live. We talked about more of the educator version of what is creativity when you're shelter in place. And he has some great ideas. He's a fantastic human. Um, so check those out if you're looking for things of ways to bring kind of more creativity to your new-ish shelter-in-place lifestyle, and reach out with questions. If you or your loved ones are sick, please loop me in right away. If you have any questions as we dive into week 6, reach out. Otherwise, look forward to seeing at the end of this week your chapter 4, your appendices, and happy week 6, everybody.